Hi guys, 732 of your crew back. I'm Mikey.
And I'm Mike.
This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, Episode 14, titled Goodbye, Iowa. And that is where Pretty Boy's from. I can't wait to see what's happening in this episode, though, as Professor Waltz is dead and Adam is on the loose. And I wonder who's going to be in charge of the initiative now. You know, will it fall on Riley's lap? Will he help Buffy, or will his programming kick in?
Programming?
He's going to be a soldier.
Okay.
Remember, that's what he was talking about, how he knows programming?
It's weird phrasing.
It's true. Can't wait to find out, though. Thank you to all of our fans for joining us. I'm trying to think what day this is. This will be the Sunday before Christmas. So if you're watching this and you're celebrating Christmas, we hope you have a good time. And we'll see you. We're starting this one in 3.
Happy holidays.
2, 1. Happy holidays. Now.
You're saying that Maggie Walsh set you up?
That's exactly what I'm saying. She sent me on a one-way recon.
Gotta hand it to you, Goldilocks. You do have bleeding tragic taste in men. You got a cousin married to a regurgitating Frovelox demon that's got better instincts than you.
What does
A
my
what?
taste in men have to do with this?
You think Riley was out knitting booties for your future offspring while Maggie was stringing you up?
You guys think Riley had something to do with this?
What's he doing?
Probably not.
He's chasing Spike.
Maggie made sure that he was nowhere around when she sent me on this very special Make Buffy Dead assignment. All I know is that Maggie has it in for me. Which means the initiative has it in for me.
And I'm guessing the mad scientist isn't too keen on the fact that the entire Scooby Gang knows that the initiative is up to no good.
Which brings us back to the not safe for any of us concept.
A recurring theme.
She wasn't keen on the fact that I was asking a lot of questions, that's for sure.
So you were getting too close to something.
314.
Although I can only imagine what she'd be so desperate to hide.
Frankenstein.
You got bunkers in the woods randomly?
Dude, that's Endor.
No, yeah, I was gonna think no stoner randomly walk upon this.
What's the point? Like, they not have skin for the back of the skull, so they put some metal around it?
Do you think it's like a soldier that they?
It has to be.
Like
Yeah.
like before Riley.
Yeah.
Lucas but blue.
Oh, that reminds me, when are they gonna get Faith out of that coma?
You think she's gonna join this show or Angel? You think she's gonna hate Buffy still?
Ow.
We need to relocate someplace we're less likely to be found. We need to come up with a
Is
plan.
that just a baseball bat with a giant
The
hook?
initiative
Mace.
guys know how close we are. They'll
Oh, it's a bit-
automatically
it's a
check
bill
the
hook,
places
isn't
we
it?
can hang out.
It's very unlikely those initiative boys are going to come round here to look for our...
Buffy.
Oh,
Maggie tried to kill me.
It didn't work, but they're all upset anyway.
thanks, Anya.
Listen, I need you to go over everything, step by step. I was on a mission. I'm not sure. Look, let's just keep our heads and not jump to any... That's Hostile 17.
No.
No. I'm just a friend of Xander's. Bugger it. I'm your guy.
This is Spike. It's a really long story. But he's not bad anymore.
Hey! What am I? A bleeding broken record? I'm bad. It's just... I can't bite anymore. Thanks to you wankers.
What's he doing here?
Leaving you swabs to your dramatics, thanks.
It's daylight out.
That's gonna be the joke.
Oh.
What is this? You're hiding an HST?
Why don't you just back off and let her ask the questions, Jack? Your boss just tried to make monster food out of her.
Thank you, Xander, for actually acknowledging that. That's important.
He's caught.
I didn't see much. I wasn't there.
What about 314?
I just love how there's no slow burn in the
Maybe
show.
she was trying to test
just-
you. What if it was only a drill?
Then why did she tell you I was dead? No one is sure of anything, okay? We're just trying to sort it
I
out.
can't be here. I'll sort it out on my own.
Riley.
No. Just...
Oh,
I'm sorry.
mom versus girlfriend.
Oh no. Don't hurt the kid. Kid has zero self-awareness.
What am I?
You're a monster.
What are you?
Me? I'm a boy.
A boy. How do you work?
I don't know. I just
Is he gonna take him
do.
apart?
God, I hope not.
What's that for?
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Also, arm transplants? What? Shouldn't they, like, publish that?
Secret.
All good things come from secret government research.
Yeah, but it takes like
And
40,
bad things.
takes 40 years to get them
This isn't DARPA.
Dr. Walsh?
Oh, nobody knows she's dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Adam?
They're gonna blame Buffy. Ew. Imagine slipping in blood.
How fresh is that blood? Should be dried by now.
Socks off, Giles.
Oh, the girls get fed. That's cute. That's cute. God, now I'm gonna need a second copyright for this show and a show.
That would never happen.
Oh no, Buff, that's why they call them cartoons, not documentaries.
I'm surprised you could hear it over your Wagnerian snoring.
Okay, you guys, could we not, please? Everything's screwed up enough without you two doing scenes from my parents' marriage.
Woo!
After everything you've been through with Angel. You know, you really should get yourself a boring boyfriend. Like Xander. You
Jesus.
can't have Xander.
That was the idea.
So dump him. But you can't have Xander.
I'll try and remember that. It's too late anyway.
Anya energy is great.
A source in the coroner's office tells us that the boy was
No.
stabbed with what looks like some kind of large skewer, and his body was then mutilated.
Wow.
I'm going to the crime scene to see what I can find out. You guys research the Pulgara demon. I want to know where it is. When I find it, I'm going to make him pay for taking that kid's life. I'll make him die in ways he can't even imagine.
Frustrating being the audience and knowing it's not a demon.
That probably would have sounded more commanding if I wasn't wearing my yummy sushi pajamas.
Professor Walsh tried to have Buffy killed.
What? Did Buffy tell you that? I mean, do you have any proof?
I saw enough to know it's true. Buffy thinks that she's getting too close to something, that Professor Walsh has some secret.
I wouldn't put it past Buffy to get on Professor Walsh's bad side. She tends to put her nose where it doesn't belong.
What?
She's a pain. Always wanting to know why this and why that.
And you're saying she should die because
What?
of that?
I don't know. That ever cross your mind?
Why does it bug you so much that I'm hanging with her? Is it because she's a better soldier than you?
Oh, is she jealous? Is he jealous?
For the operation.
So you're saying she's a spy? You're crazy.
Riley, think about it. The professor's not stupid. If she tried to kill Buffy, maybe Buffy needed killing.
Oh.
Wild comms.
What? We didn't know that.
Weird.
They just left her body there for that long?
It's been like a day.
They did a really bad job of cleaning.
It's been like 24 hours. It should smell in there.
Steak.
Staked, wouldn't you say?
Oh my god.
What?
Only one person I can think of who could do something like that.
Think about the demons you just wrote.
The Pulgara demon has a skewer.
way.
Yes, thank you, Riley.
Girlfriends involved.
Hey, that's a serious accusation. You better be ready to deal with the consequences.
Bring them on!
But arguing isn't going to help anything, and it's certainly not what Professor Walsh would want.
Why don't you just tell them?
Top secret, man.
Who's gonna go catch the monster that broke containment?
Washington is sending in a team to do an internal investigation. I've
Washington.
been told we have to wait for their word. My orders from Washington are for a total lockdown until they arrive.
Just had to tell him.
See, are you gonna apologize for accusing his girlfriend of killing the professor?
Listen,
No?
No.
Okay.
Engelman can talk all he wants, but I'm still in charge till the brass gets here and tells me otherwise. I say we've got a demon to hunt. Now suit up for armed patrol, and by that I mean loaded guns, men. Target practice is over.
Oh.
I like how they immediately are checking.
Crips, that's a great idea.
You're gonna see Spike's old house.
Somebody's been staying here.
Spike.
It's warm.
It's totally Spike.
It is. Does that count as desecrating a tomb?
Yes. Oh. Oh my god, Spike. Oh my
Underneath her is
god.
crazy.
Hey.
Who's looking? Oh, his number 2.
Hello. I'm apologizing here. And I think that's pretty big of me, considering I'm the one who was almost made a demon sandwich.
Maggie's dead. Happy now?
How can you ask me that? Of course I'm not happy. The Pulgara. It got her and escaped, didn't it?
How intuitive.
Almost like she's been doing this for years.
And then you can stop asking me how happy all this death makes me.
She right.
Howdy. I just got your message a minute ago. I was in class, but I was about to call you.
I had so much fun the other night. Those spells.
Okay, it was spells, okay.
There's this. No, you don't have to explain. I don't mind, really.
Oh.
We conjure the goddess Thespia to help us locate demonic energy in the area. Are you sure we're ready for that? You and me? This is beneath us.
If Tara's nervous, I'm nervous.
I'm waiting for him to just like smash his own head.
I was just thinking I was gonna do that.
Joints jumping.
Yeah, you know.
Vampire.
I'm making some changes with my life. See, that's the thing. I don't talk behind people's backs no more. And I'm bringing some class to the joint, you know? It's Willie's place now, see? I got one of those deep fryers. These demons just go crazy for chicken fingers.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
Not yet, I haven't touched you.
Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, you just walked right into that.
No, I can't talk to you.
What about those army guys? What do you know? You heard anything about 314?
Why does Riley know about this place?
Why does Riley know about this place?
Following me?
You told me you were tracking the Polgar demon. I thought I'd help.
He's on a
Now I see
mission.
you're not hunting demons, you're socializing with them. Again. Thought you were supposed to be killing these things, not buying them drinks. Who are you?
Who are you?
How about I get you some chicken fingers on the house?
Hey, think you could shut up?
Look, I'm just saying.
I said shut up. Or maybe you'd like to go back to the lab with me. I'm sure the coats would love to classify a whatever you are.
Leave him alone, Riley. He's human. You're shaking.
He just harbors demons, which makes him a good guy like you.
Oh.
He's mad.
Oh.
What the fuck?
You have the truth.
She let herself be moved like that.
What happened to Professor Walsh to see it now? Let go of me.
Yes.
Hold it. You. No leaving till I say so.
No killing.
Right. Except the rules don't seem to apply much.
What the fuck?
He's having a little bit of a psychotic break.
Riley.
I mean, who do you believe?
Wow. Oh, he's
Jesus
scratching himself
Christ,
raw.
bro.
Something's crawling inside.
No.
Is it psychosomatic?
Her bandana.
Thought I knew, but I don't. I don't know which team I'm on. Who the bad guys are.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the bad guy.
Huh. How traumatizing would it be for her? He became the bad guy.
I mean, it's her second or third go around of that, so.
But she has to kill him.
Killed Angel.
Hey, yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like her second or third go around. Traumatizing? Yes. Crippling? No.
I think she understands the mental breakdown of not knowing good and bad and stuff like that.
This isn't just grief making him act this way. Something's affecting him physically, and it's getting worse.
Huh.
Giles, Anya, keep researching. Xander, you and I are going undercover.
Hey, remember before?
You
No
can't have him.
Xander. Not in a boyfriend way or lead him to a certain death way.
He's the only one with military experience.
It's not like he was in the NAM. He was G.I. Joe for one
In
night.
the NAM?
When the potion mixes and Thespia is called, it creates this mist over the parts where the demons are. It even makes different colors for different breeds.
It's gonna be rainbow.
You think it's gonna light up over where they are right now? Like she's a demon?
What?
What?
With your knowledge, may we go in safety. With your grace, may
Oh,
we
yeah,
speak
I think
of
you're
your
right.
benevolence.
Seems pretty quiet.
Usually is.
Why is she dressed like a teacher?
I'm the only one that can pass the retinal scan.
Ew.
Retinol.
I don't want to see that.
Not rectal.
Retinal scan, Xander.
Who would have taken her access away? Professor Walsh died.
Probably Walsh didn't do it as soon as she walked out the door.
Yeah, me too.
I totally get it now. Can I have sex with Riley too?
Oh
Okay.
man.
All right.
Okay. Jesus.
Quick, pretend to be out with me.
What are you talking about?
Well,
I mean, in reality, you have to pass a retinal scan to get down here, so I think they're pretty chill.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no recorded cases of a Polgara ever having done such a thing.
Also, the Polgara have to eat every 2 hours. Factor in the low IQ, and you have a demon who's not exactly low profile.
Ooh, Anya with the info.
Riley.
Where's Buffy?
You're not well, Riley. You need to rest.
Did she find the Polgar?
She went to find out what's making you sick.
I'm not sick.
Yes, you are, dude.
You're telling me she went to the initiative?
Riley, she's just trying to help you.
She doesn't belong there. Ran away from the stairs?
No, you're gonna get Buffy killed.
Oh, no, you did not.
Ooh.
Okay,
What is
well,
going on?
Riley is not on my good list anymore.
The longer they go without their meds.
Everyone's off
Meds! Oh, the vitamins! The daily vitamins!
I don't want to think about the damage our guys could do under the stress of withdrawal. Especially since they won't understand what's happening to them.
Oh!
These guys don't know they've been getting meds through their food. He's the one I care about. He's too important to the work to lose now.
The work? Are they making him into a monster?
A superhuman.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh,
Keep me posted.
who was that?
I don't know, but honestly, that was kind of funny. Yep. God, I love clipboards.
How did he not hear that?
No, I don't generally like to kill humans, but I've learned that it pays to be flexible in life.
I was wondering when you'd turn up. I'm sure they've already seen you on the security monitors.
Monitors are non-functional at this time, sir. Went down about 10 minutes ago.
What? I didn't do that.
Thank God for small favors, and we'll worry about details later.
Maggie wanted me dead, didn't she?
She did. But understand, the initiative has no interest in eliminating the Slayer. It was her own vendetta.
Why? Spell it out for me. I feel an attack of dumb blonde coming on.
Woo!
Well, think hard.
It escaped.
Okay.
That's enough. It's not. All she was doing was trying to help people. And this is the way you want them to remember
Dude,
her?
he looks awful.
Engelman said Walsh was feeding you drugs.
You're doing this to me, aren't you? This all started because of you.
Look, if you will just listen to me, okay? I am trying to
Doc's
help
like,
you
I'm
get to the
gonna
truth.
just
You want truth?
scoot over here.
Then tell me, what did you do to her, Buffy?
Stop it! I didn't do anything.
Is he gonna hit a button?
Riley, stop!
Oh, is it Xander?
314.
That's not Xander. Okay.
Me.
That's a great voice on it.
I saw the inside.
That
of
dog is
boy.
terrified.
It was beautiful, but it didn't tell me about the world. I want to learn about me. Why I feel.
What does he feel? Huh?
She called me Adam, and I called her mother.
Adam, Maggie would want you to stand down.
Yes, but I seem to have a design flaw.
Free will.
I'm equipped with GP2D11 infrared detectors, a harmonic decelerator plus DC servo.
She pieced you together from parts of other demons.
Oh.
And man. And machine. Which tells me what I am, but not who I am.
Crisis of person is not expected.
She made you because she was a scientist.
Riley.
Riley
Finn.
Mother created you too.
What?
Maggie is not my mother. I have a mother.
A real birth mother. Yes, but after you met Maggie, she was the one who shaped your basic operating system.
Okay.
She fed you chemicals to make you stronger. Your mind and body. She said that you and I were her favorite children. That makes us brothers. Family.
Wow.
I'm not like you.
Tell me.
I'll kill you.
You won't. You haven't been programmed to.
I cannot be programmed. I'm a man.
Wow.
It's here. The plan she had for us. What happens?
Plug it in.
No.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Buffy!
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe the metal plate on the head's a good idea.
Xander. Just get knocked out, buddy. Stay on the ground. Ooh. Oh, this is the first time she's gonna beat a demon like that.
No.
That's fine, that's fine. We're cool with that.
He had answers.
He has all the answers now.
Oh, jeez, you got stabbed.
Rage mode, Buffy, rage mode.
Break the spike.
Oh.
Gotta go.
He needs to go to a hospital.
We'll take it from here.
I'm going with him.
It's a military hospital.
No.
Back off. We take care of our own around here, understand?
Ooh. Woo!
What happened to him?
What did you expect, Spike? A welcome party? Word's out. You've been making war on the demon.
Oh. Oh.
He's been ostracized from his own people.
I mean, beating them up makes sense.
He needs me, and I can't get near him.
You'll find a way.
He's smart and fast. He gave the Commando guys a slip with no problem.
There's gotta be a flaw.
I never should have let them take Riley. I need to be with him.
You gotta really stay over that situation.
He's alone.
By Iowa.
He has nothing to hold on to.
Oh, he does have something to literally hold on to. See, no subtlety, no slow burn, just.
All right. Interestingly, I like how for a good portion of the episode, nobody knew Maggie was dead, even though we knew she was dead, which in a way adds to some good frustration in the show, because when you know all the information in the show and the characters don't, and they're finding it out, it kind of adds a different layer. And this one, for this one, it was the frustration of Buffy not knowing Maggie was dead, so she didn't have to hide, kind of, and also Riley not knowing Maggie was dead, so he didn't know basically.
He didn't know what was going on.
What was going on
period.
basically. Yeah, in general. Adam himself is interesting because being both half human and half demon and half robot, he's like Man Bear Pig. The big thing though I think is interesting is that he's, even though he's fully grown, he has the mind of like a child kind of, because he
has no memories, he has nothing really to go off of besides his programming.
So he's trying to learn. So I feel like he awoke too soon, and if they had more time and they inserted potentially an operating system, for lack of better words, into him, like
I think he kind of has one. That's why he's like,
I feel like he's like a Linux based system, and there's no like
what does that mean?
So he has a really basic system, and you know stuff can be coded in, but there's no preset applications or programs. So as a result, he has no moral code or anything.
I'm not going to accept this Linux hate right now. First of all,
no, I'm not. Linux is for people who want to do stuff themselves. Linux is more free, which is what he is right now. He's free. He's not under control of Windows. Okay,
but he is under control because Mother's directive is what he's doing right now.
I think he's going for the directive, but I feel like if he was under control, he wouldn't have killed Maggie.
I kind of prefer this current villain over what we've had, because previously we had the Master who's bringing about the end of the world, and we had the Mayor who's bringing about the end of the world. Adam right now is kind of just like loose Terminator.
He is, and he's just trying to learn. But I want to know what this directive is, because like my opinion, I feel like there's two ways it could have been. One, she was just trying to make the ultimate soldier out of both Adam and Riley, and she was going to use what she learned from Adam to then implement it into Riley, making him monster as well, kind of, which is why he's being fed drugs and whatnot to strengthen his body and become one. And also maybe the drugs for his brain, because once he becomes Adam, or Riley Adam, the drugs are what keeps him in control. But the second one could have been they were just trying to push the peak human evolution via science and demons, making the ultimate being, and not.
They should reach out to the Soviets.
They should, maybe get some fishmen in there. The Soviet Union. I like this episode too because it expands on Tara and Willow a little bit. We know what they were doing that night.
I think you're right with your little guess.
I think they are, but I don't know why.
No, I meant that she's a demon.
Oh. No. I don't know why she would throw it away unless she is a demon. You're right. But it's interesting because like she has been so supportive of Willow with spells and everything and wants to do spells all the time. And when Willow wants to do a demon spell, she throws it away.
But she could be like Anya, where she's like masquerading as a girl to get corruption.
Yeah, which she's afraid of Willow finding out just because Willow's actually a human. I feel like Willow would understand more considering she was dating a werewolf. But at the same time, the whole thing about this show has been tell the truth, kind of, has been a theme throughout there. Be open, be honest. And that's really just a kind of a life lesson for everything. But the big thing is with every single time we're frustrated at a scene or something like that, it's because nobody's being open and honest. Like, if Tara came out and said, I am a demonic spirit, I'm a good one, but I'm also a witch, Willow would be like, okay, cool. But holding it inside and like making it a surprise makes it so that Willow can't trust you, which is kind of what happens with Riley.
I'm going to go with she's a hag.
It was what happened with Riley, too. And Buffy, too, technically, to an extent, when she didn't tell Riley she was a Slayer. You think she's a hag? That'd be interesting. I think she is just a demonic, like, spirit witch, like an elder, like a witch
that is a hag,
or like the offspring of like a hag, maybe. Just like how Amy was, and I really almost want for like I almost want like a little witch coven to be made with them, but actual witches with Willow, Amy, and Tara, like 3 of them could be like an actual witch coven if they manage to reverse Amy out of her rat form. And I still think Amy might be the strongest one simply because her mom was a witch, but we have to find out more about Tara's backstory.
As a demon.
Yeah. I also like how there was a comparison between, Buffy and Spike in this one a little bit. The first one was that, Buffy is a person who fights demons, but they eventually take Spike in because he has nowhere else to go and he's useful.
Okay.
But Spike is a demon who fights demons, and he has nowhere to go because he's turned on his own kind.
Right.
So we see
I wouldn't say it's a direct comparison.
No, not direct, like a juxtaposition almost. Where it's like, because of Spike and who he is, you don't expect him to be hanging out with the Slayer group, but he is. And also at the same time, he may be doing some vigilante justice, it seems like. And as a result, the word is spreading across town that he is anti-demon.
What I don't understand is why Angel's gotten a pass.
Angel didn't kill people, really.
Oh, demons.
I feel like Angel also got a pass because he was super strong and badass, so everyone was afraid of him, and he was willing to be aggressive.
But we've been shown that Spike is like comparable.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's not Angelus. Like Angelus' name strikes.
He doesn't have hundreds of years of absolute atrocities.
He's got that, but like he's just like, but his are more romantic atrocities, where it seems, whereas Angel is more like sadistic, and as a result, Angel may have a certain notoriety about himself.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. This one also, Anya had a great couple lines. She wasn't in it too many times, but first off, I thought it was really cute for the three of them sitting in the bed watching TV together. That was real cute to show the girls, like a little almost like a little fan service for like, look how happy they are. They could have this sometimes. Second off, I love how she was telling Buffy she needs to get a normal guy like Xander, and she's like, but you can't have him. And then
don't touch him.
Don't touch
mine.
him. And then later on, there's a whole, well, I need to bring Xander with me. Do you really? Like, I told you to get a normal guy, but I didn't mean Xander. I told you that. And she was like, okay, fine. And then when we get into the initiative headquarters, it's quick, let's make out. It's like, it was her worst fears confirmed almost.
The doctor caving as soon as Buffy walked up, I was kind of interesting because it seemed like Maggie and that doctor were kind of on the same page.
Yeah.
So the fact that he kind of just like, immediately was like, oh, hey, Buffy, rather than be like, oh, God, Buffy, was kind of threw me for a tilt there a little bit.
I think it's because he knows Buffy, her strength, but I think he also saw the tapes and saw that Walsh tried to kill Buffy, so he knows that the best thing to do is to be open and honest, because he knew Walsh tried to kill her.
He seems more like a bureaucrat that knows his boss is coming into town and is like, hey, let's make sure everything's good. I don't need this right now, okay? I'm trying to keep my job and get a promotion.
That's true. And he also seems like he was like, unlike Maggie, he was just trying to do things for the sake of not just science, but self-preservation as well. Because I mean, if you work for a secret organization and you're a scientist and
you work for DARPA, you can't really think about the end of the track.
Yeah, you gotta just do what you're told, I'm interested to see if anybody from Washington is someone we know. Like, for example, are they sending in the invisible people that we learned about?
Do you really want to see those invisible people again?
I imagine they're going to have to come back at some point. Or maybe that was just them hinting at the initiative back in the day.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, because they talk about how they were trained and whatnot. And we get some background that Riley was kind of made, for lack of better words, trained, shaped by Maggie. And it makes me wonder,
I think that's just indoctrination.
How old is he? Because if he was a soldier, made it to Special Forces, and then got trained by her, he has to be older than 21.
No, dude, he's a grad student. When he hit college, she probably started indoctrinating him.
You're right. What else? I don't think I have anything else really to bring up. This was an interesting one. I'm curious to see where it keeps going, because I feel like what it is it's Buffy trying to stop Adam, while Riley is also going off the rails because of drugs and Maggie. I feel like they're going to potentially have one or two things happening. We're going to have Riley assume position of Maggie and continue her ultimate goal because he's been brainwashed and the drugs and whatnot. Or number two is he'll team up with Buffy and go after Adam and save the day and become a helpful ally. But number one includes if he does follow Maggie, he becomes the bad guy because
I don't think he's going to follow directly in her steps. That wouldn't make sense for his character.
No, but what I'm saying is he's had some changes in this episode from the mental trauma of what happened. And whereas it wouldn't make sense for his character, it wouldn't make sense for a character who's having issues with drugs and
he
also
was going through withdrawals and grief over the death of his mentor. I don't think he's going through anything like negative character changes. These are supposed to be like,
but grief does things.
He's hit his low point and now he's got to come out of it.
It makes so much more sense too when we learn about the drugs, why he was itching, but why he was also itching himself through his skin, because I mean it's a drug withdrawal tick, and that's why he felt like there was things underneath his skin and whatnot, is because his body wanted
that's why I was like, it can't just be psychosomatic. I was like, that's really crazy.
Yeah. I'm very excited to find out what's happening though, and we're gonna wrap this up. So thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey,
and I'm Mike,
and this was our episode reaction to season 4, episode 13 or 14, episode 14, I think, of Buffy. Can't remember. I'm sorry. But very interested to see where this is going, especially because we're ending up into like the last 7 episodes of the season, which means we're going to be finishing another season of Buffy soon. And I'm very excited to find out. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
And I'm Mike.
For the 732 Review Crew. If you do enjoy the content, check out Patreon for full lengths for this and other series. Otherwise, we'll check you next time. Bye.